Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ziyyanida. Here I want to present about my study, my research in the 4th ICONELT 2024 International Conference on English Language Teaching by the title Practical Recommendation for English Speaking Programs, a Quantitative Analysis. So, here I want to explain about the background of this study. Educational institution will provide all kinds of activities or programs to improve students' abilities and skills, especially in terms of mastering communication or speaking skills in English. One practice schools can pursue is implementing outside classroom programs, such as the English Day program. Based on my field experience at SMPN 26 Surabaya, where I carried out teaching assistance in the Merdeka Belajar Kampus Mengajar MBKM program, an initiative English Day program called English Friday has been implemented. Moreover, SMPN 26 Surabaya has different programs every Friday with different themes: Nutritious Friday, Healthy Friday, Cleanliness Friday, Religious Friday, held once a month, and English Friday every Friday without a section. The English Friday program should be consistently implemented and strengthened on any Friday. However, the program is not implemented consistently for Healthy Friday, in which students do gymnastics at the schoolyard, Cleanliness Friday, in which students carry out activities to clean the school environment according to each class division. For Religious Fridays, which students play to celebrate the Islamic days, there has been no emphasis at all on the use of English strictly, nor activities as a habituation of English Fridays being held on those days. And for Nutritious Friday, there are no variation of English speaking activities as a symbol of English Day, referring to the emphasis on the use of English. If it's done only once a month on Nutritious Friday, it will not significantly impact student speaking development. Considering the need for more effectiveness of the English Friday program on each theme, improving the program's quality is necessary. We need to explore and discover the students' needs and desires in this activity to increase students' enthusiasm and meet students' needs. Due to the gap that no previous research focuses on discussing students' needs for speaking activities in English Day, conducting a need analysis in the English Day program focus in is necessary. Thus, this research aims to recognize and understand students' needs in the English Day program, either their needs regarding the English speaking program in general, the environment or friends, teacher services, or speaking activities students need in every theme of English Day, so that it can be practical recommendation for teachers in organizing English speaking programs for better development. So, the research question for the first: do students need varied habituation activities and English daily use in all the English Friday themes? So, the second: do students need a sportive environment or friends along the English Friday in all themes? The third: do students need supportive teacher services along the English Friday in all themes? And the last: what activities do students need in all themes of English Friday? So, about the research method, the present study utilizes a quantitative survey method and took SMP 26 Surabaya as a target school for implementing teaching assistance in the Merdeka Belajar Kampus Mengajar MBKM program. The researcher used convenience sampling as the sample with the total respondent 65 students in 8A and 8B class of junior high school. So why? The reason the researcher used this method, the survey method, because of due to its effectiveness in collecting data from many respondents through a questionnaire with a rating scale that can measure the opinions or needs of the population to analyze students' need for English speaking programs. So the researcher used a questionnaire distributed via Google Forms to the student involved. The research instrument contains 13 items that can describe four groupings of student needs. This convenient sampling, it's hoped that this will accommodate the time and resources. Considering that the research sample is the researcher's students, it was also easy and practical to reach the students, which was relevant to the English Day program research. Data that has been taken is analyzed quantitatively with a Likert scale. The data is then converted into percentages with the following formula. You can see the formula on the screen. So to interpret each point of students' need, the following intervals are used. For the first 25% were concluded as strongly needed. The second 25% were concluded as not needed. The third 25% were concluded as needed. So the last 25% were concluded as strongly needed. So you can see here the finding of this study. For the first table is about students' need based on general activities on English Friday. The second about based on the school environment. So the third is about based on teacher services. So the fourth here, therefore, tables. So the first is about activities needs on Nutritious Friday, the second about Healthy Friday, the third is about Cleanliness Friday, and the fourth is about Religious Friday. So the discussion based on table 1, I will summarize the discussion because of the time, the limited time. So for the first, the student need the consistency of habituation. So student needs the English daily use, and student strongly need varied activities. It means for this table, student need based on general activities on English Friday, student need with the percentage 70 to 8%. So the second, student need supporting environment or friends, and then students strongly need positive environment or friends. So the average is 76.7%. It means strongly need for students in English Friday based on the school environment. So the third table, students strongly need teacher support. So the teachers' encouragement also strongly need, appreciation from the teachers also strongly need, and role or model from the teachers is strongly need. So the average is 78.35%. It means students' English Friday needs based on teacher services is strongly need. So here I want to explain about the discussion in every activities that student needs in everything in English Friday. For the first Nutritious Friday, the most of students choose watching, discussing film or video with the percentage 58%. Healthy Friday, choose group discussion and role playing with percentage 33.8%. Cleanliness Friday with the activity role playing with the percentage 36.9%. Religious Friday, choose group discussion and watching, discussing film or video with the percentage 33.8%. So, the conclusion, this study has identified the students' need for the English-speaking Friday program. The result has shown that students need the following aspect. For the first, students need varied habituation activities in English and English daily use in all the English Friday themes. Students strongly need to get a supportive environment of friends along the English Friday in all themes. Students strongly need to get supportive teachers services along the English Friday in all themes. The second result of this investigation concerns students' needs for English-speaking activities on all themes of English Friday, either Nutritious Friday, Healthy Friday, Cleanliness Friday, or Religious Friday. On Nutritious Friday, students need to do a watching and discussing films or videos activity. On Healthy Friday, students need group discussion and role-playing activities. On Cleanliness Friday, students need a role-playing activity. On Religious Friday, students need group discussion and watching and discussing films or videos activities. In conclusion, the various activities that students are most interested in English-speaking program themes are role-playing, group discussion, and watching and discussing films or videos. This can be practical recommendation for teachers in organizing English-speaking programs for better development. Okay, it's enough. Thanks for your attention. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.